had this other show where I had a huge accident. Huge accident. I did a double reverse flip, which we called reverse 450, to the outside and onto 12 people. You can see it on my social media. I posted it. It's on at Samurai Doso with a Y, just to be different. Samurai. Um, yeah, and then I landed on my head. I hit the guardrail, then landed on my head. So that saved my life. I was just supposed to be there for the weekend, and that changed my whole life because I lost my job. I was there. I was in Mexico City for 2.5 months, and I was just supposed to be there for the weekend. And thank God I have family that supported me in Mexico. I have a lot of family in Mexico City, so I ended up staying with my aunt. Um, and and I'm glad in a way it happened because I got to meet relatives that I haven't seen since I was a baby, and I got to live with my aunt. Got to meet a couple of my uncles. Like they all passed away already, but in a way, I was glad to got to actually meet them. But first, they actually when they first saw me, they were helping me bathe. I was like, oh, sorry, uncle, to see you. I'm all naked, but thank you for helping me shower. I couldn't even
Yeah.
walk. I couldn't. I always tell everybody, it felt like being drunk day and night, nonstop, for 2 months. And I had post concussion syndrome. That's what I was diagnosed. I didn't have papers, of course, in Mexico. I wasn't a citizen, so I was kicked out of 3 hospitals until my cousin that was going to school for being a doctor, she had connections. And even now that I found out, like actually a couple years ago, that I didn't know that my family paid like a fee. I didn't know how much they paid, but they barely told me now that they paid a fee to, like, hey, get him in quickly because he's gonna die. So they were just worried that I was bleeding in my head. I couldn't remember. I remember the fall, and I remember them screaming samurai, samurai, people screaming at the wrestlers, you idiots, you let them die and this and that. And I'm like, what? What's going on? And I'm like, oh my God. So I was in the back, and I just remember a pile of towels, all red, and another pile of towels, all red. I guess I was upside down. They were just trying to stop the blood. And they were sewing me in the back. So there was another doctor sewing me, and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, I was just like out of it, man. And oh yeah, it scared my family. It scared my
Uh,
family. It scared my wife. My mom. I didn't want to scare my whole family, but they did got scared. And I'm like, after those 2 months, just being in bed and not moving, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Where's my life going?